Alright, Screencast-O-Matic is starting to get on my nerves because I keep recording videos and then it says it's like it is corrupted. So, anyways, I have an iPhone X here and I separated the board already, the top board. There's noticeable crack in the not a crack, but a separation from the middle connector, and you can see here there's missing pads. I've already cleaned it and all that stuff, and I'm just kind of going over all the different pads right now, and so like kind of see if I can get this straightened out a little bit so the whole thing is not too blurry. Okay, so I've already gone through ZXW tools, but this is NC, this is ground, ground. These two are I2C lines, so they're required to boot, and I'll just kind of show you here. So ground, I2C, I2C. So what I'm going to do is run a jumper from here to here, here to here, and then let's just keep going. So let's just keep going with these three right here, and we can take a look. This is a speaker amp reset. It's AP to speaker amp reset. I don't think we need that to boot. This is AP to BB reset. I also don't think we need that to boot, but I'm not sure. BB to strobe driver. Definitely don't need that to boot. I don't think. Say definite. Definite, and I'm not sure. Okay, and then let's see, 245. 245. So this is Wi-Fi, which I don't think we need also. So that we don't need. Looks like a baseband thingy. We don't really need that for data. Don't think I need that for data either. And then these are ground. Then I think that's it. So we really just need to run two jumpers for these two I2C lines. And hopefully we can get this thing to boot. So right now I disconnected it, connected it to my known good bottom layer board, and I get 0.44 amps on the ammeter, which is consistent of a I2C fault. So 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 inside to that, and then this outside to there, and then I think we should be good. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do, and let's see if it works. So I'll just kind of go talk a little bit more about. You know what? I'm gonna stop this and make sure this recording's going. So the recording is going. Hopefully it doesn't corrupt on me again. But so let's see. What am I gonna talk about? Okay, so what am I gonna talk about? iPhone X. So the iPhone X is gonna be a nightmare. I don't know if I said that before, but it's gonna be a nightmare. Yes, to repair, it's gonna be a nightmare. For data recovery, it's gonna be a lot easier. It's gonna be a lot easier than anything, any other phone out there right now. So you have that going for you. So for me, the pricing structure is going to be a little different because it's going to be a lot easier to repair these or get data off of these things than it's going to be to repair these things now. So naturally, it's going to be more expensive to fix it, and the first step is going to be data recovery. So that's what I'm going to offer to my customers. I'm going to say, if you want data off of this, I get data off for you, and it's going to be this price. And if you want me to fix it, then it's going to cost more than that, and it's going to be significantly more because of the time required to run all these jumpers and hope that we can get this, yeah. So, and then the bottom layer with the connector, it's just going to be a nightmare. In my opinion, it's going to be a nightmare. Whatever, you might not think so, but I think it's going to be a nightmare, yeah. Okay. Maybe I'll just run it over this and put some green stuff over it or something. I don't know. So I think this is inside to inside, I think. I think that's what it is, right? Inside to inside, yeah. And then outside to outside, okay. Probably not the best idea to run that next on top of the cap like that. Yeah, probably not a good idea. So I'll just do that, and then it's gonna go to there. So maybe I'll just kind of go like that a little bit, whatever, tack it down if I can. Don't really have to if I don't want to. Then I'll cut this. I think I might even make a little circle or something like that just to make sure, because once I get this going, man, I don't. Well, it's gonna be a clamp, so it's not a huge deal, but even still, like, you don't want to jack around with that. I think I should probably switch over to my good. Anyways, well, that kind of worked, so I just go with it. Go with the flow. Just make sure you're not going to short anything out while you're doing all this stuff. So I think probably green stuff, whatever. The idea is really just to get data off it, so it's the important thing at least. So I don't even know if I'm going to be able to tack this down with a little dot there. I don't really need to tack it down, but I'm going to try to tack it down just a little bit, okay. And then, let's see, and then maybe I'll just kind of go over like this. Cut this first. Okay. I think I'll probably just put green stuff and then hope that we are in business, but I'm not. Alright, so alright, let's just clean it, tack it with some green stuff so it doesn't short. Test diode mode those two lines, and then let's see if we can get this data off quick, and then call it a day. So these are the two I2C lines which are required to boot. I think every I2C line is required to boot. So I'm actually going to kind of heat it a little bit, maybe. Let's see, clean this sucker. I think I should probably reroute some of these wires first. Let's see, this one. I probably should have put the other one on top, under, I mean, and then this one over, but I didn't do that. See, because I don't want that to short and stuff like that. It's just gonna be a nightmare. But I think I can probably just go like this and green stuff it or whatever. All right, so before I do that though, let's diode mode these two points right here and make sure they're not like grounded or anything like that. So I know this is ground, and then I'll just kind of touch this. 0.35, 0.35, okay, and then just make sure these aren't too touching. Oh, they are grounded. Well, that's not good. I mean, they're not grounded, but they're touching each other somehow. So I really should have planned this a little bit better. It's probably right there. Okay, let's try this again. No, they're not touching. Okay. Alright, so before we do anything, let's just green stuff it, and then hopefully this will be the end of this. Okay. Okay. Probably gonna have to like dabble it a little bit, but I'll do that later after I do it the first time. I mean, I hope this doesn't like sandwich it or something. Yeah, it's probably not the best. This is terrible. I did a terrible job, yeah. Because once this clamps down, it may like push the edge of this or something like that. I don't even know. Like, what if this pushes down or something like that? And this is so close. This is awful. Hold on a second. Let me figure this out, man, because it's gonna like short or something after I pop this sucker down, which I don't want. So let me just kind of take this off. I think I might have to redo it actually, because I should probably put. Let's see. Let's see. What do we do here? I think it'll be okay. Maybe I just. Let's see. Okay, let's do this. Let's put this one first. Make sure it's not shorted with the cap right here. And I think it's way too long. That's the problem. But I'm gonna move it in a little bit and kind of go like that. There you go. And then let's just tighten this up. And then I'll just lay this on top of it. There you go. More content with that. And then I'll just put a little more green stuff right there and kind of lay it on top and go all the way across. There you go. That's much better. Alright. So a little more green stuff, just a little bit really. I just don't want it shorting together, that's all. That's my goal. Okay. And now let's get a little bit of flux, just a little bit. Let's see if we can tack this down. I am not doing a great job, am I? I don't think so. It's driving me crazy now. Okay. Alright, sorry, I had a call there, so I had to cut some out. Anyways, I ran those two jumpers to the two I2C lines, and I put some green stuff on it, and I hope it's going to be okay. I don't know if it will. I'm not 100% confident. So that's really the problem with this damn thing is that, okay, I'm going to run jumpers, I'm going to, let's say, sandwich it back together and get it working, right? I mean, gosh, can you really warranty this thing? No, I'm not going to warranty it, you know? Like, so repairing these things are going to be a nightmare. I mean, like, yeah, I don't think it's going to be repair. I mean, yes, it's repairable, but is it worth it to repair it? No. Now, the question is, how much havoc is that going to cause for us, huh? And that's the unknown right now. I mean, when you know all of us are repairing these things, and these are the only things we're repairing, it's going to be a nightmare. Yeah, it's going to be a nightmare. I mean, especially with the you know, it's getting microsoldering in general is becoming a little more competitive already. You know, so when we're fighting for these crappy jobs, it's gonna be a lot tougher. So yeah, so that's what we're dealing with, and um, it's gonna be definitely fun times uh, a year from now. So be prepared. Unless there's some new technology out there that we can maybe get things moving a little bit easier somehow. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't see anything that'll make things easier. Unless you can just buy a bottom board, you know, which I don't know. Can you do that? Just buy a whole new bottom board that's pre-balled or something like that. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and just pop this in right now and see if it boots up for me. 0.44 still. Dagger. Dang it. See, even data recovery is gonna be a biatch. You know, it's really gonna be a biatch. Because now I don't know if. Oh, hold on. 0.13 now. Uh-oh. Is there 0.19? 0.23? Let me see if I see anything. It's kind of going up slowly. It's weird. 0.44. That sucks. 0.40. See, I don't now, like, what do I do, right? I don't know if it's because my I2C line is jacked up. I don't know if it's maybe one of the other lines. Now, do I have to run jumpers to every single one of these lines in order to make it work? I mean, it's like I said, it's gonna be a nightmare, man. And these jigs suck because I have to disconnect and reconnect every single damn connector every time I test it. Um, every single time. So, all right, let's take a look at this again. Okay, what's the plan now? Well, everything looked fine. I mean, like, everything looked great. So I guess maybe I'll have to run some more jumpers. I think maybe. I mean, I don't think this AP to maybe these two are required. Who knows? Who the F knows? And then the question is, how do I access these little dots right here? Let's see this one. I see a little dot here, but like that. That's a little dot. But this dot is missing. Okay, there's a dot. And then maybe this is the better way to do it. Let's diode mode these and see what we're getting at here. Let's see. Well, I'm getting 0 there, buddy. No, that's ground. Don't think that's supposed to be ground. 1, 2, 3. So I may just have to green stuff that because I'm just getting ground there. Yeah, it's definitely ground. But I'm getting a live line there, and then live line there. So what do I do? Let's see. I don't think I need these. AP to W. Ref clock. I mean, I guess we just kind of go until like these PCI. Like, do I need these or not? I don't even know, man. Damn. Oh, it's gonna be a nightmare. I guess we just keep going with it. I don't know. I mean, I guess what I could do is maybe, test it on some known good boards and kind of like just block these, block these pads, see if it boots up or not. That may be the easiest. That may be the easier solution. Yeah, that may be the easier solution actually. That sucks. All right, let's think about doing that. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so I have a board here. Let's see what kind of results I get if I block these damn things. Okay. Hold on. This is not even what I'm looking for. I want this one. It's gonna be right there. Okay, so this is a known good board. Let's just diode mode it real quick. Make sure I'm getting the right stuff. 0.42, 0.42, 0.42, 0.42. So let's just block these two first, and then let's see what happens. Okay, so how am I gonna block it? Let's see. Let's see. Well, let's wick it first, maybe. Oh man, this is it's gonna be a lot of bitching over the next few years. Few years, my friend. So I think maybe let's see. What can I do? Put tape over it? Yeah. Maybe green stuff. Yeah, let's put tape over it. This is gonna be a long process. I don't know if I should even create a video on this because it's gonna be a nightmare. It's gonna be a nightmare. Okay, so let's see. It's gonna be really, really, really tiny. Like that. Okay, so these two are blocked. Pause it. So let's see. So I think it's actually booting with these two I2C lines blocked. Okay, let's see. I definitely saw an Apple logo. You see that? Ammeters at 0.94. Looks like it's booting. Yep, looks like it's booting. So I2C lines not necessary for boot. That's gonna mess things up even more. Okay, so let's go to the other lines. Okay, so I'm gonna block these two lines now, and then try it again. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this or not, but definitely booting with those two line block. Yep. Okay, so we don't need those two lines. Okay, so what is next? Let's take a look at our board here. That's and then so I kind of ran those lines prematurely. Surely. Okay, so what are we doing? Okay, 1, 2, 3. What up? Inside. 1, 2, 3. So I've already done that one, and then strobe driver. I'm pretty sure that's not necessary, so I'm not gonna do that one. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the middle. 2, 4, 5. Don't think that's necessary either. This one. 2, 4, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. No, I don't think those are necessary. Those are just Wi-Fi, so let's just leave those. And then 1, 2. Okay, PP to transmit. I don't think that's necessary either. Maybe they are. So maybe we'll just block all 4 of these. Yeah, we'll block all 4 of these. Although only 3 of them are rip pads, and then the rest are yeah, the rest are ground, or yeah, the rest are good. So let's just block. Hold up, what did I say? Block those 4. Okay. So basically, I'm blocking like these 4 right here. I'll make it to the big screen soon. All right, so I'm gonna block those 4, and then let's see how it goes. Gosh, it's gonna be a nightmare. Okay. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna block all that, like just like that. All right. Yeah, just like that, and then we'll see how it goes. All right, just like that. All right. So pause. It's still booting. So I didn't need any of those lines. Look, still booting. Okay, so now what do we do? Maybe it's an actual logic board problem. Okay, pause. So the question is, what is wrong with this damn phone if I don't need those lines? If I don't need those lines, what is wrong with this damn phone, huh? Am I missing something? What am I missing, huh? What am I missing? What am I missing, Mike? Damn it. Maybe it just needs to be restored or something. Okay, let's try it one more time. Let's try it one more time. Maybe like we'll get lucky. Thing again, and I connected it again, and it's booting in DFU mode. I mean iTunes recognized, and it's getting really hot, like right here, right there, like scorching hot. So okay, so something is going on there. Now the question is, what is going on right behind there? Obviously something is shorted. So it's like, okay, the processors are getting hot. Okay. So what do I do? Processor is getting hot. I mean, that could be anything. That could just be about anything. So this is going to be your life in a year. Does anybody want to buy a domain name? Cause I don't want this life. Okay. I don't really know what to do. I'm on a tight time frame with this guy too, because I've had his device for a little bit, and he's like, "Oh, I need it back." So, oh, this is shorted. That makes things a little easier. Why did I test this? Because it looked crusty. I guess I got lucky. Okay, so we found something. What is this? PPGPU is short. Well, that's a little bit of a dagger. PPGPU is totally short, dead short. Yeah, this is dead short. Okay, well this looks crusty, so I'm just gonna remove this. How did this GPU get short, huh? Oh my gosh. Okay. This looks cruddy. This goes bye-bye right here. Okay, now let's test it again. And maybe it was just that was jacked up. Oh, well, it's not dead short anymore. It's low resistance. Well, let's check another point. Okay, so I guess I can check that right there, and then maybe all these or something. So let's see. Well, it's still very, 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 very low resistance, 0.007. So what do I do? Damn it. What do I do? If I see something, I can kind of react to it, but I mean, it looks like they're all these little caps are all centered here, and then like this coil right here is a little bit cracked. I guess I can try to. I don't know. I guess I can try to maybe remove these, but is that really gonna do anything? Let's just test these caps right here. Let's see what's going on. 0.006. I think that's what it was before. Yeah. So I mean, low resistance versus. I mean, I guess we can just remove them. Whatever. I mean, what do we got to lose at this point, right? So let's just pop, pop, pop. I don't think it's these though. Highly doubtful it's these, but we'll just pop, pop, pop it. And then I don't know. I mean, maybe it's one of these little four-prong mothers. So let's just pop, pop, pop them all. Pop, pop, pop them, dude. Let's just pop them. Not necessary, my friend. What do we got to lose? It's not going to prevent this phone from working. So, oops. Didn't need to do that one, but whatever. And then let's see, 1, 2. Okay, so let's just get all these and let's see what happens. Okay, let's test it again. .006. All right. Well, unfortunately, it's probably the CPU that's dead. But let me try booting it one more time with all these caps off. Let's see what happens. Yep. Okay. Let me try it again. Well, you won't believe this, but I actually got an Apple logo, but I think it's boot looping. Well, actually, no, it's got 0.95 now. Wow. Maybe it was one of those caps. I got a full amp. I got a full amp. Oh man. This would be glory right here. Glorious. Uh-oh. Full 0.9 amps on the ammeter. Show me. Oh, show me. No! Boot looping. Bastard. So let's see. Oh, actually, no, it's boot looping. Yeah. Dang it. That sucks. Maybe I can update it now, but at least I got an Apple logo. Unless yeah, that's definitely my board. So let's see. So maybe. So I'm getting a boot loop now. My battery is in tight, and I'm getting a full 0.9 amps, but it's not fully booting. So does that mean? Well, hold on. What does it mean now? What do I do now, huh? Let's see what iTunes says. Uh, okay, so is it ever gonna boot? That is the unknown. No, it's not booting. Okay, so let me. I don't know. Is it still getting hot? No, it's not getting hot anymore. Okay, so that's good. So let me unplug the battery and then let's see what. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna plug it in. Oh, it's as if okay. So if the battery's not plugged in, it's still drawn like. So maybe this battery. Well, hold on a second. Let's just. Maybe I had the battery connected wrong. Okay, battery's connected now. 0.64 amps. I'll be back. Alright, I don't know where I left off on this, but I just wanted to finish this video. I was able to get the data off of this MFer. So I think I took off all the PP GPU caps, right? And then, so what I ended up doing was I took it off of my donor board here, the same caps, and it was boot looping. So I know that it was one of those caps that destroyed or made the phone boot loop. Um, so what was happening after I took those caps off was that it was um, the ammeter was showing about 1 amp. It looked like it was booting up, and then it would just boot loop, and it would just do that over and over. Okay, so Apple logo, 0.9 amps boot loop, and same thing kind of happened on my donor board. The only difference was that I was able to get to the hello screen, but the looked like the graphics card was all messed up. I wish I would have gotten it on video, but I didn't. And so if you ever have any like so GPU is like graphics processor or whatever unit or whatever it is, and so it all makes sense. The graphics is all jacked up, so okay, so after I replaced two big caps, and I'll show you where. Alright, so this is my donor board, and basically I just replaced these. I just put two caps back. I removed all the other GPU lines, and apparently one of them was short. So I replaced all the two big caps right there, and then the phone booted up fine, no problems. Alright, I'm booting it up, and I entered the passcode, and then it was logging in. Looked like it was about to reboot, and it came up with a screen on the bottom that said swipe up to recover the data. So I swiped up and then asked me to enter a password, but unfortunately the keyboard did not show up for some reason. I have no idea why, but the keyboard did not show up. So I ended up putting these little stickers on it. The keyboard worked when I initially entered the phone, so I know the keyboard works, but for some reason for data recovery it did not enter. So I ended up just creating these little stickers here where the keys I'm supposed to press, and I was able to get to recover the data off of it that way. And so now the phone boots up. Wi-Fi is not going to work because the Wi-Fi chip address is not the original one, since I'm using a different lower board. So this is a different. So this is the lower board. This is the upper board. I'm using his upper board and my lower board that I know works. Okay, and that's pretty standard. because of the cracks on here, low board's not going to work. So Wi-Fi doesn't work, so I just plugged it into iTunes and it works fine now. Okay. So I plugged it into iTunes, works fine, and then that's it really. Just make a backup of it. Wi-Fi doesn't work, so I think what you can do is try to make a backup of it through iCloud, iTunes. So this is a crazy, really long video, but this is data recovery on iPhone X, and I think this is where we're headed. So you better get good at it, otherwise it's gonna be a long fucking few years for you. I don't know. If a year from now this is all we're doing, it's gonna be a nightmare. But so be it. All right. Thanks for watching this long ass video. I don't know if you made it to the end, but data is recovered. I was pretty close to giving up on this, but I'm glad I didn't. Thanks. Bye. So I just wanted to say thank you for watching this channel, and I wanted to promote our online microsoldering course. We have it hosted at udemy.com, and it's at this point it's 4 hours of video instruction. The reviews are pretty good, and we talk about everything from the basics of an iPhone logic board, and then we have a section on ZXW tools. We have a little section about how to set up your hot air rework station, your micro soldering station, and how to use diode mode. The third part is the 3 most common repairs, which is no touch, no backlight, no charge. And the fourth part is all about data recovery. So if you go through our website, it's $100, and some people say that learning online is not the best way of doing things, or you can't learn microsoldering online. I beg to differ. I don't know about you guys, but I started watching YouTube videos when I first started about 3 years ago, and that's how I learned it. And not only that, but you go to a live course. Some people like live courses, but not everybody has $3,000 to spend on a live course, right? So, and then yes, you're right. You can go to YouTube and watch all these videos, but you're not gonna. When people make these videos, they don't go from A to Z. They usually start from somewhere in the middle because they assume that you watched something earlier on, or one of their earlier videos. So this course is all encompassing. It has everything from A to Z to help you get started in microsoldering, and we are adding stuff on a weekly, maybe monthly basis, and we're just gonna keep adding to this thing. And so if you want to get started, I mean, you could also take a class, but to get your feet wet, I think this is the best thing to do right here, and I vouch for it. Thanks for watching the video. I was also going to say, in order to buy it with a discount, $50 discount, just go to microsoldering.com, click on store, and then it's going to be the first item on here. Just click on buy at Udemy, and they'll give you the $50 off. Thanks.